How's it going, Jalon?
It's going good.
A lot of reps playing nickel against Missouri. Maybe kind of a new spot, although I think you'd been there a little bit before. Just how do you think you adjusted to it, and could we see a lot more of that going forward?
I think I adjusted to it pretty well for my first time. I prepped with Coach Gray and Coach Donnie, Coach JD, and Coach Foss throughout the week. They helped me out with like extra reps before and after practice, so they prepped with me way before the game, like through the week. So I felt pretty good playing it, and the way it's going, I'm look like I'm gonna be playing there a good amount.
Jalon, as a freshman and going through something that you haven't gone through before, how much do you lean towards or look towards the upperclassmen and lean towards them to be able to help you during, not just you personally, but the underclassmen during this time of adversity and being able to play a longer season in comparison to what you're used to from a high school standpoint?
I just look at them for motivation. Just keep our head high. Just even through the highs and lows, just stay complacent. Don't look at like if we're doing not so good right now, but just make sure we're doing the things we can do to get better each and every week.
Obviously, you know what it's like to have to step up as a young guy. You're going up against the receiving group in practices. They're dealing with a lot of injuries right now. What have you seen from the guys that are trying to step up and fill those roles for you?
The guys that's been stepping up been doing very well. Like they've been giving me like for you saying that's the offense from the receivers. Yeah, they've been like the young guys. They've been giving me great reps. Even from the scout side, we got a lot of young receivers they're gonna do real good when they get in. Even maybe if they get some time next year, they're gonna be real good. I feel like we're gonna be a lot of explosive players on the offensive side.
Jalon, what was your mentality coming into the season? True freshman, maybe not sure that you were going to play a lot. Just how did you approach it every day and thinking that, maybe it'll work out for me to play this year?
I was just thinking just make an impact when I can. Like, so if I got an extra rep in practice, if it was just one extra rep with the ones, make an impact when I got in. When I was with the twos, I got 10 to 12 reps to keep making plays and just keep showing that I am ready to play whenever you put me out there.
How much confidence does it give you that, Beamer and the coaching staff trusted you to go up against Missouri's receivers like Theo Weiss and Luther Bird and those guys? And what can you learn from, going against those talented receivers the rest of the way?
It gave me a little boost of confidence just knowing that they trust me. And it was easier to know that because I know I had my guys behind me, the DQ and Nick. I know they had my back on each and every play. So I wasn't out there by myself, and going against the receivers taught me that I still got a lot to learn, like just the small, tiny things, and I can keep working to get better each and every day.
When did the coaches come to you and kind of tell you about playing nickel?
It was just through that Sunday practice. I think that's when we start prepping for the next week. So.
Anything specific stand out about A&M skill positions when you're watching the film?
They got some pretty explosive receivers from the film that I have watched, and we just gonna keep prepping and planning to see what can we do to stop them.
John, you're part of a really, really talented freshman class that's kind of coming in here. It's the first crop of the recruits in Beamer's era. What does it mean to be a part of this class alongside Nick Harbor, Tree Babalata, and some of those other guys?
It feel good just knowing it's players everywhere on the field. Like it's not no slump if we have to throw a freshman in there. I know we had to put Tashawn Russell in the game. It's not no slump. We had to put Nick Harbor in when X came out. He had an explosive game, very good game. With Tree and Tro, when they came in on linemen, they exploded. Tree had a great game against Georgia. He's been doing great this whole season. Same thing with Tro. So it's like when we put freshmen in, like they ready to play right now. So like if we got a new receiver or a new DB that we put it in, Judge Collar, he been doing his thing at corner. And we got another corner that's been prepping, Vakari Swain. So like if we put those guys in, they're gonna be ready to play each and every rep.
You're 7 games into your college career now. How would you assess those first 7 games for yourself personally, and what's the next step for you going into these final 5?
I feel like it's been real good these first 7 games. I've been like after each game we'll go and see like the type of missed mistakes we had, the minor steps, mental errors and things like that. So I'm just looking at those, working to see how I can fix those so it won't happen the next game. And for the next 5 games, I'm just looking just to get better and just make sure I don't make those same mistakes.
I know in the NFL there's that such thing as, welcome to the league moment for rookies and stuff. For you as a freshman in college, what's your kind of like welcome to college moment you feel like on the field so far this season?
Like in game?
Yeah, in game, practice, whatever you kind of think.
In game, let me think. I'd probably say the first game UNC when Nick Cat came, like when he got hurt, because I wasn't expected to go in that fast. Like, so when he got hurt, I was like, it was just like mentally I wasn't ready to like. But once I got out there, it was just like, oh, it's just football. So yeah, I say that first game.
The second half against Missouri, you guys were, forcing the Tigers on third downs, have to punt, looking just kind of like a new group. What changed in the second half, and were there tangible things that you saw that can translate to the A&M game and the rest of the season?
I say what changed was like our energy just changed. Like we was just saying like, hey, we are back against the wall right now. We just can't lay down and just let them run all over us. So we just decided to go out there and just compete in each and every play. So like it wasn't nothing that like scheme wise nothing changed. It was just like our energy that just needed to change. Even players on the sideline, like every time we make a play, like we need to get hype, like get the sideline hype, get the players hype each and every play. And what was the second question?
Just doing that for the rest of the season.
Oh yeah, that's the plan. Just keep energy. Like today practice, we had great energy at practice today, and we just continuously keep doing that each and every practice and each and every week.
When you're going up against the scout team in practice every week, who are some of the guys at receiver or whatever position it may be that you typically go up against, and how much do those guys kind of help you prepare every week for what's to come with the opponent you're facing?
So with me, as a safety, I guard a lot of slots. So the guys I be going up against is Kelton Henderson and Ben Rollins, and they give me great looks, especially Kelt. Like Kelt, he gonna give you every single look that you need, like deep routes, short routes, off the line. He gonna talk a little trash to you too, so it makes you keep your mental right. So like that's what I like. I like going against him one-on-ones. I go against Kelt every rep, him and Tyshawn, because I know they're gonna give me the best look each and every time. So I love like going against them in scout because I know they're gonna make me better, and like it don't get too much closer look to when you actually playing them in the game. So when I see the players in the game, I'm like, I already seen this at practice, so it's great.
Who are the main guys on defense that provide the energy that kind of get things going like y'all had going on Saturday, I guess?
Like one of the it'd be a lot of guys on the defense, but one dude who stand out probably KB. Like KB, Kawan Banks. So when he get in, like he come in with every like crazy energy. Even though if he on the sideline, like when I had made the play on Luther on the sideline, he almost came on the field like excited. So he really keeps us up when he in or not even in the game. That's it. All right, thank y'all.